Tonight's lesson is going to review partial products using the distributive property. Tonight we're only going to be able to break up one of the numbers, so we're only going to have 2 partial products instead of 4. And then we're going to move on to learning how to use the standard algorithm based on what we know about partial products. So we're going to connect the 2 ideas together. So let's get started on number 1. Number 1 says express 26 times 43 as 2 partial products using the distributive property, and then solve. So basically what we have is we've broken up the number 26. That was done for you. To where we have 20 right here. From here to here is 20. And then we have 6 up here. So from here to here is 6. So when you add those together, the entire thing, the entire line makes 26. And then we're going to multiply that times 43. So that's 43 from that side to that side. So now what we need to do is we need to break these up into 2 smaller problems. Okay. So how is that going to look? Well, we're going to have 6 times 43 here, because this right here is 6 and this area right here is 43. And then we're going to have 20 times 43 here, because the area from here to here is 20 and from here to here is 43. So now what does that mean? How many 43s do we have? Well, here we have 6 43s plus 20 43s. So what does that look like? That looks like 6 times 43, and I'll color code this so you can see it better, and 20 times 43. Now let's solve. What does 6 times 43 look like? We're going to write that out. Well, I told you I was going to color code it. So let me erase that for you. Sorry about that. Alright, so let's do 43 times 6. And let's do our regular standard algorithm doing that. We know how to do this. 3 times 6 is 18. Carry my 1. 4 times 6 is 24. Plus the 1 is 25. Now we're going to take this number, 258, and we're going to put it right here under our problem. And that's where we found the partial product for 6 times 43. So now let's go and find the partial product for 20 times 43. So 43 times 20. I'm going to drop the 2, roll it down, and now we have our basic fact. 3 times 2, 6. 4 times 2, 8. So this would be 860. Now, to find the answer to that, I'm going to add those 2 partial products together. That would be 8. 5 and 6 is 11. Carry my 1. 8 plus 2 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. And my answer to 43 times 26 is 1,118. Not too bad. Now let's look at the next one, number 2. You're going to do part of it with me, and I'm going to give you some help as we're doing it. So let's go ahead and move on. Now, this problem is 47 times 63. And if you'll look up here, we've broken up 47 into 2 spaces. 40 and then 7. Let's use our color codes for that. So now, what does that tell us? How many 63s do we have? Well, we have 7 63s, and then we have 40 63s, which makes 2 multiplication problems. I would like for you to write our red problem right here, and then I would like for you to write our blue problem right here. Now remember, blue is about 40 63s, and red is about 7 63s. Write those problems right there, and then write their answers right next to them in this space right here. So you'll write the red answer here, and then you'll write the blue answer here. Go ahead and do that now. Press pause. When you're ready to move on, press play again, and I'll give you those answers. Okay, so here, hopefully you said 63 times 7. And then you multiplied 63 times 7. We said 3 times 7 is 21. We carried our 2. 6 times 7 is 42, plus 2 is 44. So we have 441 here. Then hopefully you multiplied 63 times 20. So we have, I'm not 20, I'm sorry, 40. So now we have 63 times 40. I'm going to roll that 0 into my answer. 3 times 4 is 12, carry my 1. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 1 is 25. So here I have 2,520. I'm making sure that I keep that lined up as I'm doing that. I'm going to add those together. 1 plus 0 is 1. 4 plus 2 is 6. 4 plus 5 is 9. And bring down my 2 because I don't have anything added to is 2,961. Hopefully you did a good job on that one. Now you're going to complete problems 3 and 4 on your own. Remember, you're only expanding one number. You should only have 2 partial products when you're complete, and you're going to add both products together to get your answers. We'll check 3 and 4 when you get back to school tomorrow. Okay, now we're moving on to the standard algorithm on number 5. This is kind of what we've been building up for. We've been learning all little pieces together, and hopefully now we can make some connections. When we just found partial products, we broke the number 56 into 50 plus 6, or another number like it. Then we multiplied times the 6, and then we multiplied times the 50. We're going to do the exact same thing, so let's watch how this goes. What is 6 times 6 equal? It's 36. Instead of writing this anywhere else, I'm going to write it within the problem. I'm going to put the 3 up here. Now, I'm multiplying 86 times 6. So I've just multiplied 6 times 6 and got 36. Now I'm going to multiply 6 times 8. I'm ignoring the 5 altogether right now. So 6 times 8 is 48, plus your extra 3, which is 51. So I just multiplied 86 times 6. But I did not put another problem anywhere else. I didn't make any extra work for myself. I used the numbers that were already there. Now, I am totally done with my 6. I'm going to kind of scrub it out, and now I'm looking at my 5. But it's not really 5. What is it? It's really 50. So I'm going to drop my 0 down for 50. It's there. Do you see how I just dropped my 0 down? And now I'm going to multiply 86 times 50, but now it's really just 5. So what's 5 times 6 equal? It's 30. Carry my 3. 5 times 8, because I'm here now, is 40. Plus 3 is 43. Now I'm going to add my 2 together. Let me go back and put what I just did over here so you can see that. It's 50 times 6. Now I'm going to add everything together, which would be 6. 1 plus 0 is 1. 5 plus 3 is 8. Bring down my 4. So my answer to 86 times 56 is 4,816. What did I do? I found 2 of my partial products here and here, but instead of writing them out again, I just solved it all within the problem. That's the standard algorithm. The standard algorithm works because of partial products. We are doing the same exact thing, just we're making all of our work organized into one spot. You just have to know where everything goes. So we're going to go ahead and do another one together, and then you're going to be done and go on your own to finish tonight. So here we go. We are going to solve 54 times 52. So right here, we're going to be multiplying and getting our answer times 2. So right here, we're going to be finding 54 times 2. Then we're going to multiply times the 5, or the 50 times 54. So let's go. Okay, so now we're focused on the 2. 2 times 4 is 8. Put that there. 2 times 5 is 10. Put that there. So I have 108. Now I'm going to multiply 54 times 5. But remember, it's not a 5, it's a 50. So I'm going to roll my 0 into my answer. 5 times 4 is 20. Carry my 2. 5 times 5 is 25. Plus 2 is 27. All nice and neat. Now all I have to do is add that up, right? So we have 8 times 0, or 8 plus 0, excuse me, is 8. 0 plus 0 is 0. 1 plus 7 is 8. And so my answer is 2,808. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and finish numbers 7 through 9 on your own at home and bring them back tomorrow to check. Good luck with it, and I hope you enjoy doing it. I think it's fun.